Welcome in here to All-in-One Sports here today for the final AFC team, the Baltimore Ravens. It's gonna be an interesting rebuild, man. This team went 14-2 last year, got knocked out by the 9-7 Titans, the Cinderella story of the NFL this year. But Lamar Jackson, the anonymous MVP, Action Jackson himself, had one of the best seasons we've ever seen from a quarterback. Um, 3,100 yards, 36 touchdowns, 6 picks. Running the ball, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. I mean, he was ridiculous. But playoff woes. When they get in the playoffs, he just doesn't perform well for some reason. You've seen that in his rookie year. You saw it this year. So, and there's a lot of old players on this team. Players like Marsha Yonda, um, Hayden Hurst. I think he's like 2-year pro and he's already 27. We could definitely get some value. I have a team in mind for his services. So Willie Snead, more of a slot guy. He's 27. Seth Roberts, Miles Boykin here. Not a bad player, 6'4", 220. Has 91 speed, so maybe we could develop him into something. But yeah, Mark Ingram, probably not going to be on this team long term. 83, 30 years old. Already regressing big time. So we have Gus Edwards, Justice Hill. I don't know if that's going to be our 1-2 punch. I mean, Gus Edwards is a scheme fit. And I believe he's only like 25, if I'm not mistaken. He's only 25, so maybe we have something there. Defense, Michael Pierce, big nose tackle, 27 from Samford. Wow. Star development ranked, or he's a 92 overall, not ranked. But let's see what round he was drafted in from Samford. He went undrafted, so the Ravens definitely got a steal there with Michael Pierce. I thought he went in the first round or something, but I guess since he played for a small school, that didn't happen. But let's see, generate best lineup here. Tony Jefferson, they already said it's a foregone conclusion. They're cutting him. They just signed Chuck Clark back to a deal of like 3 or 4 years. We got Judon here. He's a projected free agent. Tyus Bowser. Yeah, this linebacking core is definitely probably going to be our main focus. Marcus Peters, Marlon Humphrey, he's great. Should be pretty good by the end of this rebuild. And then Jimmy Smith, I know they're not going to bring him back. He's 32, injury issues, but that's okay because we do have Tavon Young in the slot, and he's still only 26. So, Chris Wormley here at defensive end. Scheme fit, 71-26. I don't know. And then Brandon Williams, 31 years old, star development. He's already regressing a little bit. So, yeah, we're gonna have to find some replacements for these guys. A lot of old players. Even Matthew Judon is like 28. And I know there's been talks of him like not getting re-signed, letting him test the market. Anthony Levine, 33 years old, don't want him. We do have Deshaun Elliott, I believe. Yeah, Deshaun Elliott from Texas. Maybe he can be a good solid backup. But yeah, that's the team pretty much. Linebacker's a big need, like I said. And I'm sure Marshall Yonda is probably looking to retire. But if he doesn't, that would be great. I'd like to have him for one more year. But yeah, Hayden Hurst, we're going to find a trade partner for him. And like I said, we do have a team in mind. So, Michael Pierce here, definitely want to bring him back. Not great cap situation here. And he signs back for that. Judon, we don't have anyone there. Gus Edwards is a free agent. Patrick Awuzor. My goodness. Okay, Matt Skura. It's only 27. He only wants a 2-year deal. We'll make it work with this if he'll accept it. And he re-signs for that, so that's nice. Man, I'm not going to bring back on a Woozor. I think I pronounced his name two different ways during this video so far, so got to come up with a name for him. Pernell McPhee not coming back. Gus Edwards. I really want to bring Edwards back. What is he going to cost us? Not much at all. We'll do it. Oh my God, Gus, come on. Judon. Did just get superstar dev. We're gonna let him walk. We're gonna let him walk. We have to. And then Patrick just isn't good enough. So we're gonna let them players walk. It'll come back to bite us, or it won't. See if Yonda retired. And no, Yonda is coming back for one more year, so that's nice to see. Hayden Hurst, do want to go ahead and trade you. I know who I'm trading him to. So, the team that needs a tight end, Jacksonville. And I think he's worth a second. I know he's a little old, but y'all need a tight end, and he's not bad. So, give y'all one of our 4s. And there we go. We get a second round pick from the Jaguars. Which I think the Ravens were offering Hayden Hurst and like a couple of picks for Jalen Ramsey, and that never went through. But I think that's a great fit. We also have Nick Boyle here. Yeah, can't really cut him right now. Mark Ingram. I don't think... Yeah, we're just going to cut Mark Ingram. I don't think he would have any trade value. Sneed. Yeah, we're going to have to keep him. He's going to be our slot receiver, so I'm fine with that. Anyone else I need to cut? Earl Thomas, he's fine. God, look how deflated our linebacking unit is. We do have Jalen Ferguson, so we'll move him to left outside. Maybe he's a scheme fit there. Still a young player, so. Okay, please reorder here. And what are they doing? I want him at left outside. Tyus needs to move over to right outside. There we go. It's a little annoying. But I think Ferguson is a scheme fit. Oh, they're both scheme fits now. So, I mean, maybe we got our edge rushers for now. I mean, Tyus Bowser's only like 20. He's only 25. So, maybe we have our edge rushers in place. Maybe all we need to do on the defense really is get our middle linebackers, get another edge rusher. Or not an edge rusher, but a defensive end. Strong safety. Corners are good. So, linebacker, safety on defense, and then we need a receiver to pair with Hollywood Brown. Gonna need to replace some guys on the offensive line and a running back. So we're in a decent shape here. So let's go ahead and see what's here. Maybe hold up. Let's see what our schemes are. West Coast power run. Yeah, it's not going to work for me. Need something higher. Is there anything higher? West Coast spread. I mean, I guess like the West Coast spread. I don't know, dude. I guess we'll stick with the West Coast power run. I mean, why not? All of our offensive linemen are pretty much scheme fits, so Amari Cooper's here. I mean, that would be a great bring in to pair with Marquise Brown. We have 30.5, but we need to think about Lamar Jackson's contract eventually, so probably not going to do that. Corners, we're good. Middle linebacker, Corey Littleton. That wouldn't be a bad pickup. Not really a scheme fit, though. He's a field general. What is the... Okay, so pass coverage. He's almost there. So, I mean, Corey Littleton, I think that'd be a good signing for our defense. We do need a middle linebacker, so Corey Littleton. No one here at defensive end. Vernon Butler, no thanks. Could use a backup D tackle. We'll worry about that in the draft. I think there's going to be a player that we can fit in there. Yeah, we're just going to have to take a defensive end in the draft. Okay. Anumwa. Don't want to have that tall presence on the outside, but there are tons of receivers in the draft. Running back, Jordan Howard. I mean, he's a scheme fit. I'm not paying you a 4-year deal, but go ahead and see Jordan Howard here. 1-year prove-it deal. Pay him a little money here. And 95 total points. We'll take that. We'll take that. 1-year contract, 1-year prove-it deal, but Corey Littleton is going to be our other signing here. We need a middle linebacker, and he's almost a scheme fit, so good pass coverage linebacker. So let's see if we get both of these guys. And Corey Littleton accepts, and Jordan Howard accepts. So there we go. Go ahead and import our draft class here. And I think our biggest need, like I said, defensive end. We definitely need a defensive end. AJ Epineza would be a dream if he fell to us, but I don't see that happening. Maybe we'll trade up for him. Because, I mean, he is a scheme fit. Do need another middle linebacker. The only scheme fit here is Joe Bocci. I mean, maybe like a Jordan Brooks in the second round wouldn't be a bad option. Good at edge rusher corners. We're good there. Strong safety. Antoine Winfield would be nice. Kyle Duggar would be nice. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think we're going to trade up for AJ Epineza. I think that's probably the move. Now, where he goes, I'm not really sure. He usually goes in the mid-teens, but I don't know if we can wait around that long. So, let's go ahead and simulate to the draft. And let's see where our boy Epineza should probably go here. Joe Burrow, number 1 of Cincinnati. Derek Brown, whatever. Chase Young goes to the Lions. Giants go Isaiah Simmons. Dolphins, they go with Tua. Chargers go with Jedrick Wills. Jerry Jeudy goes to the Panthers. AJ Epineza. Okay, Tristan Wirfs goes there. Jaguars, they go Jeff Okudah. Mm. Jets. They go with Herbert. Okay. Bye, Sam Darnold. Christian Fulton goes to the Raiders. Colts go Javon Kinlaw. Okay, I think I need to trade up with the Bucks here. I think the Bucks are the team. Either them, Broncos, or Falcons are going to take Epineza. So, got to make the move here. Um, see what we can do here. Let's see. Any players? This is tough. There's not really any players I would trade here. I mean, we can give y'all our 28th, our 3rd, and see where this gets us. Close. I'm wondering if we give y'all one of our guards here. We'll give y'all Bradley Bozeman. And the trade offer is accepted. So, our 28th pick, a 3rd round pick, and Bozeman for the number 14th pick in the draft. And we're getting Epineza here. Epineza is probably the best player on the board left. He's actually not. But here we go. AJ Epineza. Needed him. 75 hidden. 18th in the class. We took him at 14. But I guarantee that the Bucks or the Falcons or the Broncos were going to take him. But Broncos go CeeDee Lamb there. Great pick for them. Let's go ahead and assimilate to the second here. And now receiver is probably the option that we go here. And there's like no scheme fits. I like Denzel Mims as a potential option. Jefferson, T. Higgins. Ooh, T. Higgins, man. Jalen Reagor. No middle linebackers fell to us. Jordan Brooks is there. We do have another second, though. Ooh, Ashton Davis. Ashton Davis wouldn't be a bad pick here. Move him to strong safety. That would not be a bad pick. I'm going to go T. Higgins, though. I think they need that vertical threat that can go up and catch the ball. So, T. Higgins, there we go. Nowhere near a scheme fit in the offense, but that's fine. If Ashton Davis is still here, we're going to take him. Antoine Winfield is still here. Ashton Davis went. Could go with Kyle Duggar. Do we really need a safety, though, or can we develop Jeff Clark, or Chuck Clark? Corners here. Could go with the Jeff Gladney, AJ Terrell to be our replacement for Tavon Young eventually. Middle linebacker is a big need, though. Jacob Phillips, Malik Harrison. I'm going to go with Jacob Phillips here. 65 overall, normal development, not a bad pick. He'll be our second linebacker to Corey Littleton, so. Nick Coe is here. Jordan Elliott is still available. I know this guy has a dev trait. I don't wanna do that though. Benito Jones wouldn't be a bad pick. I don't know. Cam Dantzler is still here? Bro, that's a good pick. Cam Dancer is here. Could go guard. Ooh, Calvin Throckmorton projects as a guard, so. Sorry I'm taking so long on this pick. I'm going to go Raekwon Williams. We need a backup D tackle, and he has hidden development. 69 overall. Good story if you haven't heard anything about him. I think I've said this a few times, but go check out his story. Raekwon Williams from Michigan State. He has a great story behind him, so we'll take him. He was a scheme fit, so. Jonathan Garvin, Jabari Zunga, Steven Gonzalez. I mean, he is a scheme fit, so why not? 60 overall, normal development. That's fine. And that is the end of our picks. So, overall, I think we had a pretty damn good draft. Trading up for Epineza was huge. We needed him off the edge. So he's more of a 3-4 defensive end anyways, and he's a scheme fit for our system. T. Higgins, far from a scheme fit, but I mean, you know, we needed that receiver on the outside opposite of Marquise Brown, so that'll work. Jacob Phillips is going to be our second linebacker to Corey Littleton, who we brought in free agency. Raekwon Williams is going to be our backup D tackle, scheme fit, and then Steven Gonzalez is scheme fit offensive lineman. But I think, what's his name? Brad Powers is going to start. I think that's his name. Ben Powers. Okay. My mom used to date a guy named Brad Powers, and I was like, Ben Powers. Okay. Ben Powers will work, so pretty much we're a scheme fit at every position on the offensive line except Mr. Ronnie Stanley here, but got Mark Andrews, we got T. Higgins here, who is going to play the outside. Then we're going to have Willie Snead in the slot. Brought in Jordan Howard on a one-year prove-it deal. Then obviously Lamar Jackson, Patrick Ricard, one of the best fullbacks in the league. We got Brandon Williams here, Michael Pierce, A.J. Epineza. So nice defensive line there. Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Peters, and Tavon Young. We got Earl Thomas, Chuck Clark here, and then Jacob Phillips is going to move up to our linebacker number 2. Jalen Ferguson on the outside, Tyus Bowser on the outside. So I think this team should be pretty good, man. I think it should be pretty good. Epineza, Ferguson, Pierce, Corey Littleton, Tavon Young, Willie Snead. So everything looks pretty set up. Do have some Coach XP to spend, so probably go ahead and do that. Go linebacker. And then we will go ahead and upgrade the players and simulate to the midseason mark. So, let's see. I'm just hoping I didn't take Jalen Ferguson out of his scheme fit. Okay, it didn't. I was just making sure. But here we go. Let's simulate to the midseason mark. I expect this team to be decent. But if we're not, it's probably because we do have some old players. So I expect like 9 wins minimum here. I think that would be the floor. The ceiling would be like 12 or 13, but in the Madden sim, I'm not gonna get myself too lucky here. But it would be nice to be like a 12, 13 win team. And we just got done losing to the Cincinnati Bengals. So we are 3-5. Steelers are 5-2. Bengals are competing. Browns are competing. So, I mean, technically not out of the division race just yet. We are first in the NFL on offense. 20th on defense. So the defense, little suspect. But our offense is, like, going off. So, T. Higgins here. Gonna go towards getting him to a scheme fit here. Upgrade his route running. And I've noticed that, you know, like I haven't been doing this as much as I should, so trying to get players in the right correct scheme. So we're just gonna try and build T. Higgins into a scheme fit here because it looks like the offense is working. So, and that's so annoying that he falls all the way down here. There we go. Trying to build him into a route runner. Don't know if that's gonna happen. Corey Littleton, I know he's close. Pass coverage here. Let's see. Orlando Brown, he is a scheme fit. Make sure he stays that way. Should be higher than an 84. Ronnie Stanley, another guy we got to get in a scheme fit. He's pretty close. One of the best young tackles in the league. Jacob Phillips. Work on your pass coverage here. Where'd he go? See, I hate that. So annoying. Oh yeah, we're not letting Epineza fall out of a scheme fit. Y'all are probably like, my God, get onto the video. I'm trying here. I'm just trying to get these players in the correct scheme. That's all. Lamar. Just keep doing improviser, I guess. Marquise Brown. Alright, we're just going to send the rest. I'm not going to sit here and spend 35 freaking minutes on this. So, players ready to negotiate. Let's see. We do have Ronnie Stanley here. Have some decent amount of cap room. There we go. Marlon Humphrey. Definitely want to get him locked up. Yonda, he's probably going to retire. Koch, good punter, but Chuck Clark, I know they re-signed him to a deal, so I'm going to re-sign him. Cheap contract anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Tyus Bowser, we'll see how he finishes the year. And then Willie Snead, probably going to let go. Howard, we'll see how he finishes, but let's go ahead, spend some Coach XP. Hopefully turn this season around because it's not looking great. We'll go DBs. And let's get into it. Simulate to the playoffs. I'd like us to make a little late season surge here. That'd be nice. And we missed the playoffs. Give me just a second. There we go. Alright. So we ended up going 7-9. So, finished with the 10th best offense. Lamar Jackson on the year, 4,100 yards, 31 touchdowns, 6 picks, 76 completion percentage. The offensive line protected him pretty well. Rushing the ball, Jordan Howard, not good numbers. I'm not going to bring you back on that. Almost 950 and 10, but look at his average yards per carry. I mean, Lamar did better. 327 yards, 4.8 per carry, and 4 touchdowns. Justice Hill was not very good either. Receiving, Marquise Hollywood Brown, 79 catches, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. That's nice to see. T. Higgins, 893, pretty much 902, 759 and 10 from Willie Snead, 722 and 7 from Mark Andrews. Howard kind of did decent, I guess. Defensively, Corey Littleton had 109 tackles, 11 TFLs, a sack, and 3 picks. Maybe that's a development upgrade. Where's our guy, Jacob Phillips? 32 tackles. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out the sacks. So 6.5 sacks, 9 TFLs for Michael Pierce, 11 TFLs, 5.5 sacks for Epineza, 4 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks from Chris Wormley, 11 TFLs. Yeah, we didn't get much pressure. 3 picks from Corey Littleton, 3 from Marlon Humphrey, 3 from Earl Thomas, 2 from Chuck Clark, and 1 from Marcus Peters. Forced fumbles on the year, we had none. Any safeties? We had 2, and we didn't recover any. Well, actually, hold on. No, yeah, we had safeties, not fumbles, dipshit. Yeah, 2 safeties here, and then we do have 1 touchdown, Earl Thomas. So, 10th in offense, defense is probably late teens, 20s. No, 15th. So, I mean, not bad. MVP goes to Patrick Mahomes. No, Lamar Jackson. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Pat Mahomes. Lamar Jackson at 3. Defensive Player of the Year, Raekwon McMillan. Nice to see him up there. I never really see him. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jordan Love on the Jags. Good for you. T. Higgins at number 10. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jeff Okudah. Epineza at 3. And that's it. Best quarterback, best running back, best receiver, best O-line, best D-line, best linebacker, best DB, best kicker. Where are you, Justin Tucker? Number 9? What are you doing with your life? Alright, well, going to upgrade our players here. I'll show y'all what Epineza came out to be, hidden dev-wise. T. Higgins is a star. I think we had anyone else on the offense. Defensively, Williams turned out to be a star. Epineza turned out to be a star, so that kind of sucks. Jacob Phillips still sitting at normal. But yeah, that's about it. I don't think there was anyone else. So we'll see if during the Super Bowl week we get any dev upgrades. Maybe. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Let's go ahead and check it out. Hollywood Brown still at a superstar. Would like to see him go up. Marshall Yonda retired. T. Higgins still the same. Defensively, we get anyone? I don't think we did. So, no one on the defense went up. No one on the offense went up. So, players negotiate. Jordan Howard is not coming back. Sam Cook. I think I called him Koch a while ago. It's Sam Cook. Jordan Howard, not bringing him back. Willie Snead, no. Tyus Bowser, no. Chris Wormley, no. So, I guess Sam Cook. He's still a solid punter. So, a 4-year deal. Okay, well, you know what? We can find our own punter. Cook. Yeah, we'll get into free agency now. Let's go ahead and see some of the regression now. Not paying Bo Scaraball that much money. It's a million off the books. Wide receiver, tight end. Oh my God, Nick Bold's making way too much money. Bye-bye. James Hurst. Yeah, you're going bye-bye. Not paying you that much. Brandon Williams. He's 78, man. I mean, I'm sure he can go help out another team. A 3-4 team that needs a player like that. Let's see, Rams, Patriots, okay, 3-4 teams, Jets, Dolphins, no, Chiefs. Just kind of going through teams here, and no one wants Brandon Williams. We got to get better at that position, so I guess I'm going to cut him outright. Because no team is interested in him, so... Bon voyage, Brandon Williams. AJ Epinoza here, 80 overall. Like to see that. Michael Pierce is still good. Raekwon Williams. Jalen Ferguson is developing. Hoping to get a star dev next year of some sorts. Our linebacking core, Jacob Phillips. I don't know if he's a reliable number 2 middle linebacker. We need a right outside linebacker, and you're 28 years old, so solid depth, I guess. Corner, Peters is still decent. Tavon Young is decent. I think there's anyone else I need to cut, so let's go ahead and get into free agency here. Should have a little more money than we did have. Yeah, we got 54.6. Joe Mixon is here. Could steal him from our division rival. Samson Ebicom. He is a scheme fit too. Have the money. He usually develops pretty well in this game too. So 104 total points. I think that's a fair offer. JC Jackson would be nice. Could cut ties with Tavon Young. He's a scheme fit too. Kevin King is here. We're gonna go ahead and get JC Jackson. Ooh, he's asking for a lot. Never mind. Yeah, we'll worry about corner a different time. Jayon Brown's here. Ooh, he's close to a scheme fit too. You know what? I'm bringing in Jayon Brown. It's only got normal dev, but he usually goes up. So we'll sign him, and I think that's going to be it for the free agency signings. So Ebicom and Jayon Brown. I mean, could go running back here. But there's like no scheme fits. Jordan Howard, I don't want to bring you back. Jamal Williams. I mean, he's a scheme fit, and he's only 26. So if he was to sign for this, I would not be against it. So let's see if we get our guys, because I never have success drafting running backs. So Samson Ebicom signs, Jamal Williams signs, and Jayon Brown accepts. So nice to see there. Getting Simileak. See if there's any upgraded players. 5th-year options. Lamar Jackson, yes. Give me the 5th-year option. Thank you. And I don't know if there's anyone else. No. Just make sure. Alright. So we're ready for the draft. But look at our roster. We need a defensive end. Pretty damn bad. Offensive line, we definitely need to address that. Receiver, probably need a 3rd receiver. Miles Boykin, not really a slot guy. So offensive line, receiver on offense. Defensively, he's close to a scheme fit. I know Jayon Brown's close to a scheme fit too. So nothing on the... We do need a defensive end, that's right. So defensive end is our biggest need on defense. And then a receiver and probably 2 offensive linemen. Maybe just 1. So let's go ahead and get into the draft here. We might be trading up for another defensive end. Honestly, if there's a stud here, might have to. Jimmy Ferguson here, not a bad player. Does have power moves, so he could be a guy we could trade up for. And put him on our board. Good receiver here from Alabama. Good receiver here. He is a scheme fit. Alright, so I think... Ooh, there's a scheme fit defensive end. But I think that D tackle, man, he's so good. This corner's really good as well. My God. Yeah, I think we got to trade up for Jimmy Ferguson here, man. Unless this guy's a beast. He's late first round talent. Yeah, we're going to trade up for Jimmy Ferguson here. I don't know where he's going to go. I hope he doesn't go to the Jets here. And Michael Adams, middle linebacker. Lions, please don't take him. No! No! Oh my God. That pisses me off, man. Just going to have to send to our pick. We should have traded up there. I just didn't think the Lions would take a defensive tackle. That's very frustrating. This receiver's here. And he's 6'6" and runs a 4.4. It's insane. This defensive end's here. I don't know what he's going to be, though. But he is a scheme fit. This D tackle here, mid first round, not really the type of numbers we're looking for. This corner's here. Could go with that corner, but I'm really indecisive right now. I guess we're gonna go with this guy. Probably we could go better players, but we need a defensive end, and he's a scheme fit. I don't like that hit power is his number one. But that receiver, dude, 6'6". Hmm. 4.4 speed at 6'6". I can't pass this up. 70 overall, but hidden dev. Right, number 22 in the class. We took him at 15. We had to go with the big receiver there. We had to. I know that defensive end was tempting, but we had to go with the receiver there. He was just too insane to pass up. I mean, his overall doesn't really show it, but he was just too good. Got a tackle here. Here's a defensive end. Do need a guard. Mid first round talent. We need a defensive lineman. We need a defensive end. This guy's gonna be a scheme fit at left end, but he doesn't have any finesse moves or power moves. It's the only thing I'm concerned. He's got block shedding, but that's about it. He's really strong. We'll go with him. Kerry McCoy. Oh, God. 70 overall normal development. Would have been better off taking that guard, which he's probably not going to be here. We're in a bad situation. Second round guard. Now the guards are all gone. Here's a first round tackle. Any high combine numbers? 6'7". AJ Styles, shout out to WWE. I mean, he's a mid-second round talent. 68 normal. It's not going to get it done, man. Not going to get it done at all. Probably should have brought back Michael Pierce, now that I think about it. Or Brandon Williams, whatever his name is. That is so frustrating. That D tackle is within our grasp, too. 15th. Why not? Ben Gray here, 68. Just filling out our offensive line, but that's going to be it in the draft for me. We do need a punter, actually. Probably shouldn't have taken that receiver in the first round, now that I think about it. But who knows? He could turn out to have X factors. So, go Brian Strong here, 67 normal. That's fine with me. Let's go ahead and get out of this draft. It was not a successful draft. God, we should have moved up to number 2. But, anyways, our draft recap. We took Taylor Frampton here. Physical receiver, 6'6", has 93 speed. His route running is terrible. It really is. Spectacular catch, not bad. His jumping isn't even good, dude. This was a bust. This was a bust. Kerry McCoy. Obviously going to move him to left end. He should be a scheme fit there. He's going to be a 67. Left guard AJ Styles, Ben Gray. So, I mean, it was decent. Decent draft, I guess. Not really a good one. I don't think any of these picks that we got are going to be good players. Honestly. Oh my god, Frampton isn't even... Jesus. I might just go with freaking Miles Boykin because I don't even know if Frampton's going to be good. I mean, we can go with this lineup right here. Frampton is not a slot guy. T. Higgins, not really a slot guy. At all. Marquise Brown would probably be more of a slot guy. So I guess that's how we're going to run it. We're going to put Marquise Brown in the slot. Got AJ Styles there. Defensively, I mean, maybe we can develop that guy. He's a scheme fit. Jayon Brown and Corey Littleton are eventually gonna be scheme fits. Brought in Ebicom in the off season, and nothing really else, honestly. I feel like I'm missing someone that we brought in. Jamal Williams, that's it. Just he was a scheme fit, and he's still young, so maybe we can do something with them there, but no, we're gonna have to put Hollywood Brown in the slot. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but see if there's any guys on the trade block here. Miko Teray. Chase Winovich? No. Charles Aminu. Khalid Kareem. I mean, Malik Collins, but I don't know. We're just gonna rock out what we have. I mean, if this is a down year, it's only the second year, so See what we can do. Spend Coach XP, D-line, and then I do want to be there for when Jatavis, or no, Jayon and whatever his name is. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Upgrade players. Taylor Frampton. Just keep developing you as a route runner, I guess. I just want to make sure that both our linebackers get scheme fit, so we're just going to keep simulating week by week here. Upgrade players, let's see. Any middle linebacker? No. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. I'm just gonna send by week until we get get our linebackers up there. So we beat the Chargers pretty convincingly. Any middle linebacker? No, of course not. Taylor Frampton, we do need to continue to work on his route running. Let's go ahead and send the rest there. So I guess y'all are going to be on the journey with me here. We beat the Bears in week 2. We have a breakout player here. Who is this? Jalen Ferguson. Hold the Browns to less than 250 yards. Get Jalen Ferguson 1 interception, forced fumble, TFL, or a sack. Come on, dude. Get these numbers. We have another one as well. Jamal Williams. Okay, this shouldn't be hard. 2 touchdowns or 100 yards. Come on. Okay. So, Sampson. Where's our middle linebackers, dude? Getting no love. T. Higgins here, route runner. Slowly but surely. Marquise Brown. He should be close. He's getting closer. I just want to make sure that all our guys are scheme fit. Ronnie Stanley. Getting close with him as well. Taylor Frampton here. Still working on the route running. And then Sampson, I want you to stay as a scheme fit as well. So that's it for this week's players. I'm waiting for our linebackers to get something. But let's see. We do beat the Browns. Did Jalen Ferguson get it? Oh my god, dude. All you needed was 1 sack. And you can't even get that. And Jamal Williams doesn't get it either. So, very annoying. We're 3-0 so far. Corey Littleton, there he is. Finally someone. And he doesn't even... this game frustrates me. Go up to a freaking scheme fit. AGA Paneza. Yeah. Just go and send that. We're taking on the Broncos here. And we beat the Broncos. So, not bad. Jalen Ferguson. Now you want to play good? We're just waiting for Littleton or Jayon Brown, dude. That's all we're waiting for. We might not even get it. Sim against the Steelers here. And we lose our first game. Dude, no one is on the linebacking unit is giving a damn right now. Taylor Frampton, I'm sure he's just getting tons of route running upgrades. I mean, is this even that important to be doing this? I mean, I think it is, but my God. Oh my God. I don't wanna upgrade you. Thank you. We'll just submit to the midseason mark and do whatever here, but beat the Vikings. View weekly awards, why not? Lamar Jackson. And players to negotiate here at the week 8 bye. Mark Andrews, yes. Ooh, we're a little low on cap here. Matt Skier's not coming back. Patrick Ricard is good as gone. Orlando Brown, definitely want to bring him back. Oh my God, you greedy piece of crap. Mark Andrews, can you not be greedy, please? Thank you. Upgrade players, please be a Jayon Brown or someone. And of course it's not. Just trying to get these players in scheme fits, man. Like, so frustrating. Let's go ahead and sim the next week. Alright, yeah, that's the last time I'm checking. I mean, if they don't, oh well. Let's try and get Ronnie Stanley back here. Or Orlando Brown. I'm sure Ronnie Stanley's coming up, or I don't know if I already paid him or not. So Orlando Brown, there we go. Everyone else can go kick dirt. So let's just sim to the playoffs. We're 5-2 right now. See what we finish like. And we are in the playoffs at 11-5. So here we go. 11-5, taking on our division rivals Steelers. Pretty competitive division here, I might say. Upgrade players. I'm just looking for our middle linebackers. And that would be nice. There's Sampson, Jayon Brown. There we go. Got a scheme fit for him. Thank God. Is our other middle linebacker on here? I'm guessing not. Yeah, guessing not. So we'll just go ahead, upgrade those players. Let's check out the development traits of our rookies. I want to see what that receiver is. Where is he? Frampton came out as a star. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, he's a decent player. His route running is definitely a lot better. So these three are definitely going to be our receivers of the future. See, did I have anything else? The guy got up to 70. Corey Littleton's still looking for that that scheme fit thing, but yeah, not a bad roster. We will go ahead and jump in here. Not gonna play anything. 85 to their 83. We'll check the stats out after the playoffs. I'm not feeling like doing that right now, so pretty tired. Gotta wake up for work at 8 in the morning, and it's currently almost midnight, so Here we go. Kansas City and Miami are in the other bracket. So let's see if we can get our first playoff win of the video. 7-7 tie. Expect this to be a close AFC North contest. 14-7. Come on, guys. Do not choke. There we go. 14-14. Our offense isn't moving the ball at all. There we go. 21-14. No. Lamar. And we win 27-21 here in the wild card overtime game. Lamar Jackson, not a bad day, but I mean, not great stats. Josh Rosen is Pittsburgh's quarterback. He threw 2 picks. Jamal Williams, 79 yards. Touchdown. Not going to probably do it for us. Let's see. Receiving, 58 yards from T. Higgins, 2 touchdowns. Defensively, we had 2 sacks here from Raekwon Williams and Samson Ebicom. Interceptions, Jayon Brown and Demetrius Cox. So, there we go. We get our first playoff win of the rebuild. As I guess we didn't get any players to upgrade. I'm still looking to upgrade Corey Littleton. Let's see if he's here. No, T. Higgins is here. Alright. And we are playing the LA Chargers, the team you never want to play in the playoffs and franchise. We're 86 to their 84. So remember that when we lose. I hope we don't lose, but it's probably gonna be an L. The Chargers are so overpowered in the sim. And I'm really excited to see who they got at quarterback. Dak Prescott, of course. The dream killer himself. Oh, God. I wasn't laughing at anything on the video game. I was watching something on my phone. But, Matthew, put your phone away while you're doing rebuilds. I have a life, too, outside of this. Thank you. 10-3 start. It's a rainy day here in Los Angeles. Gotta love that. 24-10. We're just scoring on every drive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. That should be the nail in the coffin. Maybe. Yeah, it's definitely the nail in the coffin. There we go. As we are going to the AFC Championship. My voice, died there, but 38-27. Lamar Jackson, 335 yards, 4 touchdowns to 1 pick. Dak, you suck. Get out of here. Rushing the ball, Jamal Williams was awful. Mark Andrews had 109 yards on the day. Frampton, there we go. T. Higgins wasn't bad. 2 touchdowns again. He's balling. Sacks on the day. Had 2 interceptions. Chuck Clark. But there we go. We are heading to the AFC Championship game in the second season. I don't know how, but I mean, our offense is just really good. So, and we haven't even checked out the season stats yet. I wanted to do it a little different this time. Nothing wrong with a little differency. I think that's how you say it. Marquise Brown, still want to develop you. There we go. And then the rest of these players I don't care about. So, here we go. AFC Championship against the Dolphins and Tua Tagovailoa, I'm guessing. Joe Mixon's on the team now. Alright. Alright. You take it. It's our time. Miami, you're still a couple years away. And their response to that is, obviously not, because we're in the AFC Championship. You're right, you are, but we're the better team. Oh, God. I think I'm funny sometimes, and I really turn out not to be that funny. But yeah, probably hear my cup pong in the background here. Jesus. There we go. Have a little music for the background. Have a little music for it. Oh, missed that one. Oh, come on, I got rigged. Alright, back to Madden Rebuild. Kind of over the cup pong here. And it's snowing here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nevermore, as Edgar Allan Poe would say. Nevermore, it must be snowing here. 10-3, I gotta get my mind on the game here. What are we doing? What are we doing? 17-6, 24-6. What are we doing here? Oh my god, Miami is destroying us. Come on, we need a score here. There we go. Oh. I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. We're starting on the 8. Lamar Jackson. Action Jackson himself. Get out of my way. We'll go there. There we go. There we go, baby. Mark Andrews. Come on, catch the ball, bro. Catch the ball. Might run it here with Lamar. Ugh. Oh my god, that was such a bad throw. That's on me. That's on me, dude. I just lost us the game. Yeah, I just lost us the game, man. Miami is going to the Super Bowl and we're not. So, yeah. 4 picks, though, for Lamar Jackson. So, it would have been 3 if it wasn't me. But still, like, he performed pretty bad himself. Jamal Williams wasn't good. Receiving unit was actually not bad. Like, we did pretty well against their corners. Sacks, had 2 from Epineza, 1 from Littleton. They just played a better game than us. And I threw that god-awful pass. So, yeah. Season 2 kind of goes in a wash, but it's fine. Just focus on year 3. We'll go ahead and simulate to the off season. I'm sure there are going to be some players that we're going to have to make some tough decisions on. Free agency, I know I don't want to spend any money there. Jamal Williams. He wasn't good, dude. I'm just going to cut him. He wasn't good. We can find a better running back. I'm sure of it. Offensive line, I'm fine with it. Defensively, we need a defensive end badly. Everything else, Corey Littleton has yet to go up in scheme fit. Annoying, but Tavon Young, 28. Save a lot of money by cutting him. We'll go ahead and cut him, and if we need him back, we'll bring him back. But right now, it's not looking promising for you. Upgrade players here. Taylor Frampton. Still going to work on that route running. He's probably god. He's probably like a god in the slot now. Taylor Frampton. He has another one? Jesus, we might get him up to a scheme fit. Nah. Alright. So, let's go ahead. I don't think Miami went on to win the Super Bowl, by the way. Is there any players that went up in depth trait? Not that I'm seeing on the offense. Defensively, we just have not had the best luck of scheme fits here. I was hoping like Jalen Ferguson would go up, but we got to check out the season stats now because we forgot to do that. So, 5th in the NFL on offense. defense was number 2, so nice to see. Lamar Jackson, 36 touchdowns, 14 picks, almost 4,000 yards. I guess we don't have Jamal Williams stats. Justice Hill, Lamar Jackson, nice little 1-2 punch. T. Higgins, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, 873 and 9 from Frampton, 676 and 8 from Andrews, 550 and 4 from Brown. So he's probably going to move back out to the outside. Jaylen Brown, 94 tackles, 5 TFLs, 4.5 sacks, and a pick. And that didn't give him any depth trait. Okay. Sacks on the year, we had 11 from Epineza, 13 TFLs, 9 TFLs and 6 sacks from Ebicom, 14 TFLs and 6 sacks for Michael Pierce. Jalen Ferguson, McClawley, I guess he wasn't terrible, but 5 picks from Marcus Peters, 2 from Chuck Clark, and quite a few singles here. Getting defensive touchdowns. Had 2 from Marcus Peters. He's just a ball hawk. There ever was one. 2 fumbles, by the way, as well. 1 recovered. So, yearly awards. Pat Mahomes is your MVP. Lamar at number 9. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Dak Prescott. Lamar Jackson at 6. Defensive Player of the Year, C.J. Mosley. No Ravens. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Taylor Frampton. Like to see it. Like to see it. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Kerry McClory. I guess he won it, but he didn't go up in depth trait. So, best QB, best running back, best receiver, best O-line, Ronnie Stanley. Shout out to him. Best D-line, best linebacker, best DB, Marcus Peters, my boy, and best kicker, Justin Tucker. So, we won 3 awards there. Not bad. We'll go in sim a week. See what we can do here in free agency. We only have 14 mil. Trey Flowers. Marcus Davenport, no. Isaiah Oliver could be our Tavon Young replacement. I'm willing to do that. I'm going to sign him to a little 4-year contract. 96 total points. We'll see if he accepts that. It'll probably be our only free agent signing because we need to save that money for Lamar. And Isaiah Oliver accepts. So, big time hole filler there. And here in the draft, we are looking for a defensive end. So, if there's any defensive ends available, I'm taking them. And there looks like there's none. Let's see. I do have a comment. I'll get to that in a bit. This guy don't look too bad. This guy looks like a beast. Has finesse moves. Interesting. Doesn't look like there's any defensive ends. And this guy probably would be the best fit. He doesn't have any power moves either. I mean, it's Al Sherman guy here. He's not bad. But do I really want a speed rusher? Probably not. David Thornton now. It's a mid-first rounder. There's really not many needs on this team. Running back. The 1 year we don't get a running back, there's no players whatsoever. A lot of quarterbacks though, my God. Okay. I think what we're going to do here, we need a running back, so see what running backs are available. Miles Sanders. Do we have a scheme fit? Why can't there be a scheme fit? Looking for a scheme fit running back here. Royce Freeman. I don't know about Royce Freeman. Not really digging that. Might be our best option now. Leonard Fournette. We can get Fournette here. I'd be down for that. Give for 30th. Would that get him? It's not gonna happen. Get Taven Bryan. There we go. So we get Taven Bryan to play defensive end for us. Not a bad pickup at all. Now we just need a running back. Which, let me go ahead and check the comment here. Let's see. Get to it in just a second. Okay, let's see. That title, LOL. I know. I know. Great title. I would agree. Still some decent quarterbacks here, man. Hello to my second viewer. Ooh. I think this next pick might be another trade, and we might trade for a running back here. I think that's probably the way we're going to go. Yep, we're going to trade for a running back here, and I think it's going to be, God, what's his name? Saw him a while ago. Let's see, did he play? Ooh, Zach Moss. Zach Moss might actually be a fit here. Give up a 3 for him. You want our 2 as well? Because there's no players in this class I like. So Zach Moss is going to be our new running back. I actually like that. So send him to the end of the draft. Nothing really to show in the draft. We just traded for a defensive lineman and then a running back to fill out our roster. But yeah, I'm digging Zach Moss, dude. He's actually one of my favorite running backs in the draft class. I think he's just a mammoth of a man. Sounds so weird what I just said, but yeah, Zach Moss, star development as well. So that will work for me. And then we can move Mr. Taven Bryan over to left end, where he'll be a scheme fit. Low-key baller move. There we go. So our defensive line is sick. Corners are good. Brought in Isaiah Oliver. Everything else remains the same on the defense. Offensive line, I mean, not great. But, I mean, got a few scheme fits here. Mark Andrews. Got Hollywood Brown, T. Higgins, and Crampton here. He'll start in the slot. Zach Moss is going to get all the carries here. Well, actually, we might need to go Justice Hill there. And then I think we're good, man. I think we're ready to get into this next season, as we got a ton of Coach XP up top. So, let's go ahead. Receivers, we could go receiver here. Running back. Running back's probably an important one. Go running back here for Zach Moss. Then we'll save the rest of our XP. But yeah, hoping Zach Moss is our guy. But let's go ahead and simulate to the midseason mark. See how we're doing here in the third year. And last year in the AFC Championship, if you didn't see, I pretty much cost us the game by throwing that late interception, which was disgusting, but I do it a lot, so not a shocker. Give me just a second. Alright. And at the midseason mark, big reveal. We are 6-2. The Bengals are trying to hang around, but get out of here. We know y'all don't win in Cincinnati. Lamar Jackson. Oh boy. Big contract. He wants $266 million. Jesus. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, Lamar. Thanks for taking all our money. Marquise Brown, definitely. Here we go. We're going to have no money in free agency for the fourth and final year. Earl Thomas, Taven Bryan, Jalen Ferguson, my God. Jalen Ferguson, I will give you a 5-year deal. Please accept. There we go. Then Taven Bryan, do want you back. There we go. Earl Thomas and Marcus Peters are going to have to kick dirt because we don't have any room for you. So, this is the time to win a Super Bowl because most of our talent is going away. So, we definitely need to win a Super Bowl here in year 3 if we're going to win one. I'll go receiver. And let's go ahead. Ooh, we need to do this real quick because I know if you do rest over preparation, gives the team like a morale boost. So there we go. And let's go ahead and sim to the playoffs. We're on our way to it. So swear to God, if the Cincinnati Bengals knock us out, I'm gonna be pissed. I'll be real pissed. And we got a bye. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Got that bye. Sitting pretty at 13-3, our best record yet. 6th in offense. Or no, that's 8th. My God, my eye vision. 4th in defense. Let's go, dude. Lamar Jackson, 38 touchdowns, 4 picks, 4,000 yards, 76 completion percentage. Wow. Justice Hill. I didn't make you the starter, man. Zach Moss was definitely better, but not great. Receiving, good year for Mark Andrews. Frampton, not a bad year. Not a bad year collectively. Defensively, 103 tackles, 3 TFLs, 2 sacks, and a pick from Jaylen Brown. Sacks on the year, AJ Epineza. God, he's a monster. 8 TFLs, 19 sacks. Everything else, I mean, Taven Bryan didn't do much. Interceptions, Marcus Peters with 3 for Marlon Humphrey, 3 for Isaiah Oliver. Quite a few singles here. Forced fumbles, we had 4 and recovered all of them. Nice to see. Safeties, Corey Littleton, touchdowns, we had none. So, big year. Yearly awards. Lamar Jackson is your MVP. Coach of the year. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here, Matt Hedrick. Lamar Jackson is your offensive player of the year. Shocker, shocker. Defensive player of the year, Miles Jack. AJ Epineza, he's getting snubbed for these linebackers. Come on. AJ Epineza is a baller. Offensive rookie of the year, Jonathan Haynes. Malcolm Cleveland, have no idea who you are. But shout out to all the Malcolm Clevelands in the world. Quarterback, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. If you win MVP, why are you not the best quarterback? Okay, best running back, best receiver, best O-line, Ronnie Stanley. AJ Epineza, best D-line, best linebacker, best DB, best kicker. Where is our boy Justin Tucker? He hasn't even won. I think he won it last year, but my God. Expect like a freaking all-star kicker to be at the top. Let's go ahead and simulate a week. and not choke in the playoffs. That'd be nice. Playing against the Jaguars. Always fun. Jaguars and Chargers, real pain in the asses in the playoffs, but Dolphins are starting to get up there as a pain in the ass in the playoffs. The Browns are always pain in the asses. NFC side of things, the Saints are always pain in the asses. Bears are pain in the asses. Panthers, Cowboys. Yeah, a lot of pain in my asses, especially in these rebuilds. I remember at the beginning of the year when the Rams were always like winning the Super Bowl or something. And literally now they don't even make the playoffs half the time. It's funny as hell. Never see the Rams in the Super Bowl. And look at this. Down 10-0. Shocker. Lamar doing his best to choke away our season. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the game's over. Game's already over. Oh my god. Wow. Couldn't score more than 2 points. 36-2. Lamar Jackson, the MVP, 4 interceptions. My god, dude. Okay. Going to the 4th and final year. That should show y'all right there that Lamar Jackson can't win in the playoffs. I'm sorry, Ravens fans, but if that was my quarterback, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. 36-2. And he threw 4 interceptions. That's exactly what he did with the Dolphins last year in the AFC Championship, which, give it to him, he won a playoff game for once. But, Jesus. Actually won 2 playoff games last year, but his record in the playoffs is like 2-4 now. Marcus Peters, Earl Thomas. Do we have enough money? No, we don't. We don't have any money. So Peters and Thomas are leaving. I don't know. Offensive line, not good at all. Pierce here, still a 90. Cornerback is a weakness. Free safety. We have no one to cut, and we have no money. You have to draft well. You have to draft well here. Right, there's a good corner at the top of the board. Check the free safeties real quick. And of course there's nothing. Oh, this guy looks like a stud. Looks like the best corner in the class. Might not even have to trade up here. Austin Hyde is probably going to be our pick at... Oh, God. We pick at 27. Take it. Oh, my God. D-tackle... Don't want to give up Raekwon Williams, but it looks like we're going to have to do it here. And we get the 5th pick. We had to move up. I'll go corner there. Alright, we're taking that early 1st round corner. Austin Hyde playing Jekyll and Hyde with us. 75 hidden. I'm fine with that. Needed another corner. And now we pick at 27. Hopefully there's a corner there that can play free safety because, oh my god, look at this running back, dude. 7.9 combine grade. I mean, we could use a running back. And we're weak on corner here. I'm going to go with this running back. Jamal Langford, 78 hidden, ranked number 2 in the class. That was a good pick. We needed a starting running back. Puts us in quite a bind, though, safety-wise. Last year was definitely our chance to win the Super Bowl, and Lamar Jackson screwed it, so... It's no good players, dude. See if we can trade this pick for a free safety. I mean, maybe there's something out there on the trade block. Kayvon Wallace. Mike Edwards. Ooh. Okay, let's go for Kayvon Wallace here. And we'll give you the rest of our draft. Because, I mean, why not? Fuck you. Excuse my language. But my god. Thank you. Kayvon Wallace, welcome to the team. Our last resort. And he's not a bad player, so let's just go ahead and send him to the end of the draft here. Draft recap. Oh god, here. Draft recap here. We did get Austin Hyde. Hidden development, 75 overall. Scheme fit. Jamal Langford. Scheme fit, 78 hidden. Was ranked number 2 in the class, so had to get a star running back. Hopefully he's an X factor, dude. That'd be dope. But yeah, I think this team is decent. Offensive line, I mean, it's not strong in the interior, but not too worried about that. Receivers are fine. Corners are fine. Rather this, I guess Isaiah Aller is fine. But yeah, defense didn't really change much. Specialist on this here, Langford, okay. And Compton, Hyde. Alright, so everything looks good. Our playbooks have been outstanding, so no reason to change that. QB training boost. I mean, Lamar, you need it, brother. You need it, so I'm going to go there. Maybe that'll help you win a playoff game when it matters. Probably not. But let's go ahead and simulate to the... We'll just simulate straight to the playoffs. Why not? I mean, we're not going to re-sign anyone, so no reason of wasting our time there. The only thing we could do is upgrade the players, but I'm sure the sim will do it. So alright, and we make the playoffs at 11-5. We are a wild card team. The Browns went 11-5. It's our last chance to win a Super Bowl. So 12th in offense. Defensively, we were 17th. So yeah, definitely took a step back. But Lamar Jackson, decent year running the football. Jamal Langford. I mean, the average yards per carry aren't good, but he did go over 1,100 yards. He is a X factor. Let's go. Let's go. Zach Moss was also a beast with him. Marquise Hollywood Brown was good. T. Higgins was good. Mark Andrews. Everything looked to be pretty good this year. So sacks, 15 from Epineza, one of the best defensive ends in the league by now. Interceptions had a fair amount. Let's see. MVP Russell Wilson. Lamar at number 6. Coach of the Year John Harbaugh. Okay. Offensive Player of the Year Lamar at number 2. Defense Player of the Year AJ getting slept on again. Offensive Rookie of the Year Jamal Langford. Let's go. Defense Rookie of the Year Austin Hyde. Best QB, best running back, best receiver, best O-line Ronnie Stanley. Best D-line Epineza, second year in a row. Best linebacker, best DB, and best kicker Justin Tucker. Finally, you do something. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the playoff game here against the Titans. I'm sure we'll probably lose to an 8-8 team, but yeah, it's our last chance at a Super Bowl. So 88 to their 84. Y'all saw it. If we lose, that's what the Madden sim is. Garbage. Garbage. Hopefully Madden 21 will be better, but we're still like, what, 5-6 months off from that? Gotta love it. Hey everybody. Alright. Enough on the Snapchat. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's win it. Oh my god, Lamar. There we go. Finally putting some points up on the board. Oh, god, dude. There we go. Jesus. Oh my god. Alright, I'm jumping in here. Jumping in here. Have to do it. Wide receiver screen. Lamar taking off. He slides. There we go. Good play there. Good catch there from Hollywood Brown. Moving the chains here. Oh my. I have nothing to say. Don't even know why I took a time out there. What's the point? Just, not even gonna get mad. What's the point? It's no point. It's just a freaking video game. There we go. Whatever that does. And yep, that's how this rebuild's gonna end. Lamar is a choker. This game just sucks, man. I can't continue to stress it. They need to do Madden 21 right, man. Or I'm not buying it. I'm really not. This game is just so annoying. Didn't win a Super Bowl with probably the best quarterback in the game. So, anyways, if you like this rebuild, go ahead and leave a like. Always subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new here. All in One Sports. And turn on them post notifications every time we go live. Y'all will be notified. And tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to have the New Orleans Saints rebuild, which is the final realistic rebuild. So if y'all haven't checked out any of the other realistic rebuilds, go ahead and check them out. Much appreciated. And trying to grow my channel here, guys. It'd be very, very appreciative. I know I keep saying it, but I love making content. Although Madden is terrible, I still do it because I want to give y'all fresh, new content here on the All-in-One Sports channel. So, it's your boy Mad Ice signing out here. Peace out.